But Noah, it's been super excited to have you on. It's taken longer than we should have to do this recording, so I'm happy that we're finally getting to do it. And a handful of stuff that we wanted to just dive into with you, but I thought maybe we could just set the stage for a little bit with like hearing a little bit more about who you are and your background, because I also just personally feel like I don't know enough about your background and some of what has gotten you to where you are today. And obviously you're a amazing entrepreneur, and you're also an amazing creator, and so I want to dig into a bunch of that, but would love to just hear what has kind of like created your map of reality over your life. Like where have you kind of come from, and how did you end up where you are today?
Dude, I have no idea. I was on a date like a year ago and she's like, "Who are you?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "Could I just order my dinner at Chick-fil-A and call it a night?" I was like, "Who
That's
am
a
I?" I'm
fancy
like, "Who are
date,
you?"
man.
Yeah,
You're
dude, I take them to
splurging.
the best. That's why I'm probably still single at 40.
By the way,
Um,
Noah, I just checked my Gmail. I just put your name in my Gmail, and I think I slept in your bed. Um,
dude, awesome.
yeah,
We should have opened with that.
Yeah,
Were you guys having a
2016,
sauna party?
2016. Matt Galligan was like, "Hey, like my buddy has his apartment up for rent or something like that, and I think we might have stayed at your place."
dude, awesome. I love hosting. I love like well, it's a whole money thing we can talk about. The short of who I am, I don't know, man. Like I'm trying to figure it out. I try to follow I try to follow what really like what I'm listening to my body, you could say, like what really is calling me. I definitely get distracted with shiny objects, but I think my career and my life has been like what feels right, and then trying just a shit ton of things out, and most of them not working, and some of them working, and then really surrounding myself with just like epic people. I've been very. I think some of my talent is talent. I'm just like a talent, like those metal detectors for pennies and nickels. Like I kind of like that a little bit with people. And professionally, yeah. I was born into like tech. I don't know how my brother became. My brother's a doctor, but I was born like a few miles from Apple, and I love tech. I love the computer stuff. I love like all this internet stuff. I love the app stuff. I love the crypto stuff. I just think it's really interesting how it's evolving society. And then AppSumo, professionally was a culmination of just a lot of rejection, a lot of soul searching, a lot of like experiments, and then finally and trying a lot of companies out to finally figuring out how do I work with people I really like where I don't feel so insecure, working on something I really like, which is promoting things and talking about these things, um, and being able to live the kind of lifestyle I want. And so that's come together, and creating content. I've been doing blogging for a long time, more hardcore lately on YouTube for the past little about 2.5 years, specifically around like, you know, starting a business, making money, overcoming fear.
So you were born and raised in Silicon Valley?
Yeah, my and I was kind which was I feel very lucky because my dad is a sales guy. He was like from Israel. He didn't know English and he just started selling things. And then my stepfather's an engineer, so it was just really cool to get that mix of personalities. And then I was just it's all luck. It's all I was very mostly lucky to be born there. And then all of my friends in Silicon Valley are just like extreme high achievers. Like my
Mm.
lowest friend is like a senior engineer at Fitbit. Like that's the worst off person I know. And like not bragging, I'm just like I was lucky to be born with that type of, expectations. I think something about success is that people like it's a network, it's network. It's not network, it's who's around you and what's their ambition levels. And I
Mm.
just had really high ambition people around me, and it's really inspiring. And there's a balance of that of you have to figure out your own ambition, like do I want this or am I just competitive or comparative? But that was inspiring to be like, "Oh cool, there's a lot of things I can do out there."